Great God's war call.
This is confused Felix.
I am Ira, the future goddess of death.
Ryder Hopkins, ex-convict.
I
Oh,
don't think you are.
Not yet.
I think
Convict
you
is
are
this
a
card?
Rex Rivers with amnesia.
hey, go, gopher.
With his alchemy jug, and I am your DM. Welcome back to Misroll Adventures, where the players make plans and horribly execute them. In the last episode, we started off Season 2 pretty well, I think. It went pretty well. You guys
You
are...
keep calling it.
I don't know. I might not. I don't know. I don't care.
Too late. You've already committed.
Too late. Yep,
I
you're
saw
right.
your tweet.
Yeah. I tweeted it. It's too late now.
Really?
Yeah. Anyways. As the group had just made it into Neverwinter, you had gone to where you thought was the orphanage to now find the Barrows touch. Inside the Barrows, well, not going into it, but performing outside of it, earning a bit of some coin. The rest went over to the Union, of which had the religious factions inside there. You gathered a little bit of some information that the orphanage had unfortunately collapsed. Of which there was an investigation where there was a confirmation that it did in fact collapse. Ira, however, getting some inspiration, chose to go to a slightly more secluded statuette of a neutral goddess and defiled it to the point of where it now looked like her, as well as having some slightly blacky tendril-like feathers instead of angelic feathers. Going back to the group, they went into Barrows Touch, where they gathered a little bit more information, getting some food, and being told that there was a weird room that they built around, so that way they didn't want to come in contact with any kind of bad juju or cursed magic that might be potentially part of it, as the interior of the room was completely coated in blood. Being part of the wall, to get to said room, you would have to open said wall or use some kind of arcane magic. Who knows? But as such, the group spoke with Schmitty, the owner of the inn, or the bar rather, and learned that he's being blackmailed as he once was a part of the Sparks as an engineer. He's being blackmailed to continuously create more devices by the Sparks in exchange for his life and safety, basically. At this point, the group is deciding what to do, as he has been tasked with creating a very powerful explosive device that is capable of being remotely planted, or being planted and then remotely detonated with a trigger word through the associated attuned user. So, with that, we come back into it. So, what's your plan?
This first tastes good. With this baked potato.
This half-baked potato is the best thing I've ever had.
Actually, before I eat my food, can I just give it a check?
Yeah, go ahead. I realize no one actually wants this.
What kind of check would that be, Tyler?
What are you checking for?
Yeah, you're checking
Poison.
for like poison. Make make a survival check.
Roll a poison sensing check.
Oh, I knew it. Wait, would you say Tyler, kind?
Survival or perception.
Okay, we'll do that. Whoop. 18.
It looks like a plate of food.
Nice. Okay. Then I'll dig in.
That's
I
poison.
use prestidigitation to make this food cold.
Well, your food is now cold.
Hmm.
Probably because
I
you were
also-
investigating it and the time passed while you were looking through it, making sure there wasn't any poison.
Good.
You
Oh,
ordered some
yeah,
peasant to
finish
come
our
in
food,
and do a
you
fight
start
to everything
I
for you.
think this baked potato is now just a potato.
What happens if you do leave a baked potato out? Does it just become back to a potato? Like, what is
No.
No.
it just becomes stale, right? And
Yeah.
shitty.
Yeah.
The starches don't go back to the way they were.
Yeah.
Dang.
Anyways,
Potato.
So you're essentially now you have a cult like rock.
I check out the.
Okay. Is
No.
it time to go over the plan that we came up with on the break?
Oh
look,
well,
they were just
yeah.
it's a good thing we did that because that was a 30 fucking minute conversation of you guys trying to figure out what to do.
So we're gonna stalk the person.
I was meta beam to the chat.
Be
Now they know.
I'll go over this quickly. Alright. So, the inventor guy, who runs the inn we were staying in, is building a explosive device. A bomb. It will take him several days to complete said device, in which time we are going to follow the man who has been blackmailing him to gather what he does during his day. We suspect he is most likely undercover, trying to look like a normal citizen, so it should make him easy enough to map out. After those 3 days are up, or however long it takes for the bomb to be finished, as the inventor said it could potentially take more time, the bomb will be delivered. From then, we will follow the bomb to see where it ends up. If it ends up leaving the city, we will detonate it with its ship, cart, whatever, just so they don't get it. If it goes to the city, stays in the city, we follow it to wherever the hell they are, at which case we detonate it and try to kill as many of them as we can, if it's safe to. The blackmailer will be dealt with either before or after. Sort of loose on that, doesn't really matter a whole lot. But that is our current plan.
I feel like we should deal with him as soon as possible before he cause anything.
Will he, though? In like the 5-10 minutes it takes us to bomb their headquarters?
Alright.
To clarify, the headquarters is not within the city.
Wherever they move the bomb to shall be blown up.
Okay.
Yes. Unless they move it straight to like a civilian's home, I guess. That might be kind of fucked. Well, that was part of the plan. I guess this family gets to go.
Collateral
I was
damage.
like, oh, this family, yeah, we're totally more fucked.
Well, it's written right here. Got to blow it up. So,
So
Sorry.
Felix, you'll be first reconnaissance.
How about we just start like I suggested with, let's go to his bar, and let's start there.
Is it a bar, or I thought it was just a ram shack?
It's a bar. It's just that it's a hovel, as he's
He doesn't
described it.
upkeep it.
Yeah.
before we all depart, there is something I need to bring to your attention. Before it gets out of hand and you are caught unawares. Ryder already sort of knows. And I'm sure some of you might have already figured it out. I am amassing power through prayer for the intent of becoming the replacement for the Raven Queen.
Who's this Raven Queen?
The goddess of death.
Oh,
Not a plan that's going to go well.
It will go as well as I intend it to. But this is not time for this debate. I am just making you all aware that this is going on. And if anything happens to me, just assume that it was related to that and leave it be. Yes?
Alright.
Excellent.
I think there may be a wiser way to do that plan.
As I said, now is not the time for this. We have other matters to deal with.
Like scouting.
I mean,
We do.
are we scouting tonight or tomorrow?
It's late
Why
now,
don't-
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty
Well,
late.
he runs a bar.
Doesn't mean he's open late.
Correct.
You
We
want to go
don't
check
know
out
that.
first? Because all of us can't go all at the same time.
I think the best person to qualify to go check it out is Gopher. It's a ball. But anyway,
That is the place he would go.
Gopher.
You guys
See,
want me
like-
to do this again?
Do what again?
Comes back with a
left.
picture from
the boy
the
here in
place.
the bar.
Recon.
Why doesn't somebody can go with you?
Would you like to go on a...
Pub crawl.
I was going to say something more like a date. Smile?
Oh, I mean, you can
Question?
you can go on a date on a pub crawl, right?
Kind of sleazy, but yeah, I guess.
There are people who would do that for a date.
Look, Gopher would be
Probably
the type of
Gopher.
person to go on a date on a pub crawl.
Gopher would be.
Gopher.
Assuming if you want to go.
All right, let me see if I find some romantic music to play.
I would
while
love
this
to.
is going on.
I would love.
Oh, great. Tyre got bust out that
Romantic music.
Nah, I'm kidding.
So, you come here often?
I'll play this just because it makes sense.
Romantic
for,
I'm
music.
here ever.
Get to the building, it's closed.
No, then at that point, Tyre has to play sad music.
No, he's got to have the record scratch first. Record scratch, and then romantic music stops.
Pretty funny. Anyways, so the two of you start making your way there. Given the very meager directions you were given about being 5 minutes away up the street, you're looking for anything that starts with Vince. You're looking left and right, looking down.
You see
the
Vince, you see
streets.
Vivian, you see Vivi.
Vivi.
Vince was something with machines. All invincible.
Vince.
Vincent.
Nice one, Calvin.
So when you're looking,
I was
You,
thinking real hard because Tyre says like it's something with doing a machine like invincible.
Oh, God.
when you look into it, you definitely can find the place because it
I thought it was
is.
invincible.
Look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power.
Think, Gopher, think!
It is Vince's vented volley.
The triple V? V.
Are we sure this is a bar?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Characteristics.
I
It's
wouldn't
actually,
know.
it's actually a love hotel.
Oh no.
Oh, lovely hotel.
Flashing
What the
lights.
fuck?
The pink lighting.
The bed spins.
Why is there a disco ball?
Why is there
Water
smooth
bag.
jazz? Where's the smooth jazz coming from?
What is this?
What's that little
Anyways,
packet over there?
shush, shush. Going inside, it is definitely a hovel. The tables are kind of like gammy. There's all sorts of chips into them. There's only about 3 tables, and it's fairly close quarters in comparison. You see a man sitting there, hand down, looks up. Hey. You see he's got on, he's a human man. He has slight bracketed arms that are associated with like large armor plates. So he's got just the arm parts of it, while the chest piece itself isn't there.
Okay.
Hi.
Well, what would you like?
We are new to the city. Something strong?
Alright, I'll be right back then. Take a step into the back room.
Punch
There's
you in
only
the face.
about 2 other people in this room. They're seated together, furthest away from the door.
Are they? Can I check to see if they're like armed from a distance?
Sure. Make a perception check.
22.
You can tell that they are in fact armed. One has about 2 daggers on his sides. The other one looks to have like a large hammer, single one-handed hammer off to his left.
How are they dressed?
They look like they're prepared for kind of similar to, they're like similarly built. They don't have like massive armor on, but they look to be in kind of like chain shirts with decent leathers.
Okay. Okay. Probably probably Sparks. I'd wager.
Yeah. Wouldn't doubt it.
Where do you want to sit?
Darling.
Let's.
Darling.
All right. So where are the locations of the tables in the room?
So there's 2 tables along the wall. There's another table that's a round table that sits in the furthest corner away from the door on the right. So it's like, if we're looking at it, it's basically like, imagine a passage,
Okay.
like a subway almost.
Oh,
Like a
okay.
trail car.
This is
There's
the bar, not
2...
Subway.
No, not like a restaurant subway, like a subway
Yeah.
car, like a trolley.
Oh.
Yep.
There's 2 tables to the left, and then there's 1 off to the right, and directly in front of you is like a slight beam. That is the intersected portion. On top of it, there's got like mugs and liquors and kegs and stuff like that, but it's very close quarters.
Okay.
The room
we'll
itself
sit
is
at
only
the-
about 15 feet wide, so...
Okay. Let's go sit at the one in the corner.
Sure.
Alright, sitting down in the corner. Guy comes back out. So we have some different variety of strong stuff. What are you, kind of night are you looking to have?
You're the one who drinks more. What do we get?
Do you want to get fucked up? Do you want to get fucked up? Or do you want to get fucked up?
The second one.
The second one does sound the most exciting.
He comes back with 2 very small glasses with thick blackish liquid inside of it. They
Oh,
look
no.
like almost shot glasses.
Okay.
Oh no.
All right. Well, raise my glass and say cheers.
Cheers to a exciting night.
Mm-hmm. Dink.
Slam that motherfucker back.
Alright, make a
Uh-huh.
constitution saving throw, both of you.
Ooh.
They drink the black bottle.
Not good. Not good.
Mine's pretty good.
9.
Well,
Oh shit, dirty 20.
Okay. Gopher, you can definitely, like, the moment it touches your tongue, it's so overtly bitter that all of the moisture in your mouth just, like, falls out. And when it hits your stomach, you can feel like it almost curdles slightly and weighs significantly on your stomach. You're able to hold it down. It definitely isn't pleasant, but the moment it kind of falls, you feel this slight tingling that fills up from your stomach to your throat.
Oh yeah.
Ira, you don't get that sensation because when it touched your tongue, you immediately went and spit it straight across the table.
wow.
My
Sounds like Tyler's
apologies.
first night then of drinking.
I held my drinks down, just not in the car ride.
It's like shaking a can of paint. Oh, I'm dreadfully sorry. I'll quickly clean it up. By hand.
He licks it. Oh.
This definitely is not the best tasting liquor here, but whew, it hits.
Well,
Get your job done.
alright. No offense, you're still gonna pay for
Oh yes, absolutely.
spitting it everywhere. Wouldn't be the first time though. For the hard stuff like that, it's a silver apiece. So 2 silver.
I assume we would have been smart enough to take
Yeah.
money from the party fund. Yeah.
I was gonna say I didn't take anybody.
I look down at my empty pockets and I shrug.
I'll
Yeah,
put
yeah.
out my tab.
2 silver, easy enough.
Anyways, what else do you want? We have some food, not much. We got other drinks too if you need it.
All right, we'll just get 2 ales.
Sure.
That's probably more my speed.
Each of those is 5 copper, so 1 silver total. And he goes, grabs a couple flagons of ale, puts them down in front of you, kind of crude looking ones, and you can see that like there's dents in the metal, and the ale inside of it looks kind of watered down.
Cheap shit.
Super cheap shit.
While he's gone, I'll take just a cursory peek at the front wall. Are there any windows or anything facing the street?
No, not facing the street. The door that you walked in through looks to be of sturdy wood, reminiscent of a home, which is probably what this used to be. Initially a place for residency, being commandeered and turned into this weird sort of like
Shit
half
bar.
room shit bar. Yeah, like a dive bar.
How's the door look? The door itself is fine, but is it like attached well?
Yeah, it looks like it's attached pretty well, and of anything else in this place, the door looks fine in comparison.
Okay.
So the door is the only perfect thing. Everything else is shit. The frame is
I mean,
shit.
the people are using the door at least than like sitting down or something.
The chairs.
Who's gonna
look
punch a
breaking
door?
soon.
People are gonna throw tables. Who's gonna punch a door? No
Right.
door punchers
wood.
here. Fuck that.
Kyle.
Kyle punching doors.
Fucking Kyle.
Damn it, Kyle.
There's only the one back room though.
Yep,
One
as
door
far as you
into
can
the
tell, it's like a
Okay.
curtain that he's just pulling back.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
dark back there too when he pulls it, but he rounds the corner, so you're probably imagining that's probably like around the corner, not just like straight
Yeah.
back.
Okay.
Okay.
So, you're a sailor? We're a sailor?
Yeah.
Low on my sales.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
your actual date.
I was kind of brought into it by a very good person.
Oh, that's exciting. You must love the ocean then?
The ocean's where I'm comfortable.
I wish I could say the same.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, until recently, I had never seen so much water.
Really? Well, maybe once I get a boat, I can show you around.
The world.
Its own personal boat.
I think I would like that.
A dinghy.
Maybe also teach me how to swim so I don't fall and drown.
Oh yeah.
I will show you the world.
Oh my god.
Sally Jordan's the background music for them.
Go feeling.
Are all the stories of pirates and sea monsters true?
Sorry.
Please.
You can't just roll a dice and say sorry.
Yeah, you can't roll a dice and say sorry.
Yeah, DM.
You sick fuck.
There are
that.
sea monsters out there. There are pirates out there. They're all true.
That's very exciting. I only know of the stories. I've never actually met any. Thankfully,
Well,
I assume.
I've had never run into a sea monster myself, but have gotten into a lot of trouble on the sea. Mm.
So back at the room.
Yeah, are
I'm-
you
I'm
guys
trying to-
doing anything? Like,
Yes.
Just
I'm
having
trying
a good time.
oh no, I was talking to the other people hanging out.
Oh.
I mean, I don't really think.
I'm
we
assuming
do
you guys
that.
are just waiting, so this is all
Waiting,
pretty much
yeah.
on them. So,
We're just eating food.
You're eating food. We finish our food while you stare at it.
I
Anyways.
throw the super hard cold potato at Rex.
it's not super hard, but it is stale.
Out, and that's a piece of food.
It's not my fault. Someone made it cold.
I didn't do it. You were staring at it a long time.
There's got to be like a secret door in this place, right? Like come on.
Oh, totally. Like, there's no way this is it.
This place is way too small to just be this tiny little bar.
Most definitely. Though, I don't think we should head back there.
I don't
Not
think
yet,
so.
anyway.
It'll be too hard to get in there now.
I'm not even sure you could fit. That's a tiny door.
Rude.
I look at it. I look at it now, and I'm just like, yeah.
you,
mean, you're like-
you measure it by like putting your hands in like a normal standing position and just pointing them forwards. Like, nah. That's your measurement.
Yeah.
That door is up to like the underside of your pecs. There's no way you could fit through there. Look at that. I
think
could hardly
this is
fit in
gonna-
there.
This will be a tough one. Be a tough one. Why don't we try getting a little information out of this place?
Yeah, it could be a good idea. From who, though?
Think the bartender could tell us anything?
I suspect that's the man who's blackmailing.
Yeah.
But those other two also
Um,
seem about as untrustworthy.
Yeah.
Each other.
What do you know about this place, Gopher?
The first time here.
No way.
I don't believe that insight check.
And he's lying.
Why are you lying to me, Gopher?
It's a 3.
It's a 3.
They're blackmailing him too.
I got to see in a dead body bag.
Yikes.
Alright.
He's been gone an awfully long time.
Well, he's brought you his
Yeah.
ales.
Oh, excellent.
That's why they're watered down.
Yeah.
That's right.
At this point, he's just kind of standing there, waiting around in the back of the bar itself, doing some mediocre cleaning and
Half-ass
more or less
cleaning.
just- yeah,
He's not very
half-ass
good at
work.
pretending, is he?
Nah.
I don't think we pester him too much.
Yeah, bro. Nah.
We're new in town, and he obviously doesn't recognize us. And we don't exactly look like normal people, so...
Yeah. Oh no.
What does that mean?
Gestures to the skull hanging from my hip.
Ah, okay, yeah, fair enough. good
Go for
point.
his big ass sword.
Big ass.
behind him.
Just huge ass. Just
Yeah, it's a
Tiny
huge
ass.
ass.
My big muscular ass.
Sit down in the chair is like, oof.
Doesn't even use the chair, just sits in the air.
just squats.
That's how he gets his glutes.
Yeah.
Does the Alice do the same thing?
Nah, Atlas doesn't have a very good butt.
Skips leg
Anyways.
day.
I mean, have you seen him? he skips
No,
all
he eats
the-
bread.
Hey, he's bread all day.
Yeah, arms. Anyways. What are you two doing? Do you stay longer? Do you try striking up a conversation? Are you leaving? Are you ordering more? What's your plan? You fucking killing everyone in here? Or...
You just
Do you think,
fucking-
do you think we could take them?
Dude, honestly,
I mean,
I mean,
you're
yeah.
pretty strong.
A clerk and gopher.
As long as I don't get hit, I'm okay.
but do you think there's anyone else in this building?
There could be.
Let's try having a conversation with those guys down by that table over there by the wall.
Sure. Want to go sit with them, or do you want to just talk across the bar?
Let's go have a seat with them.
Max.
I'm sitting next to you.
I pick up my beer, drag my chair all the way over to the table over there.
Okay.
I just follow him. I'll just sit on Gopher's lap.
Nice.
All right. Weird, but
Calculated.
yeah.
Technically, that yeah, it doesn't work. You guys are off
Easily,
date.
easily enough.
We're acting. We're acting.
When you pull up
Sort
your
of.
chair too, you notice that they have finished their food. They do have a couple of glasses, and they look to be a little sloshed. But you pull up your chair, you sit down, and then Iris sits on you. They give you some odd, quizzical looks. Hey, what do you want?
We're
It's-
a
it's-
new couple.
It's been a messy day. I don't care.
Bad work?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, why don't we just talk about something that isn't work related? Like, we're here on business as well. Came to Neverwinter this morning?
You
Thereabouts?
said that you were a new couple in town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking to go.
Work
Yeah.
together?
We just got here.
Oh, you do business together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that... Why is
No,
that weird?
No, it's been a long. It's been a long day. Okay. What kind
What
of
do you-
business do you do?
We are merchants.
Okay.
It's about as boring as it sounds.
Yeah, I'm falling asleep.
Oh, it's good. I do all the time. But work sucks, just always. So, what do you do for fun around here?
A lot of people like going to the Barrows. They enjoy meeting up with people in the Union and drinking in the Civilization.
Right.
That's it.
That's it. Nothing exciting goes on here. At all.
I'd say that some of that stuff's exciting.
Drinking with new people, is that exciting?
You're not really drinking though.
I look over to the barkeep. Can we get another round over here?
Of the cheap stuff.
Whatever everybody's drinking.
The cheap stuff. And he goes and grabs a couple more flagons. These ones are not necessarily cleanest, but he sets them down in front of each of you.
I'd pay him the 2 silver.
Yep. Just keep a tab so that way Max can lower the party funds later.
I've just been doing it as the numbers come up.
Oh.
As the number comes up, Max gets more irritated. Like, stop it!
Fuck.
No.
Well, we're fine. Silver, we have a lot of silver. If we're only spending silver, we're fine.
Let's bust out the really good stuff.
If you don't you dare. No, to be fair, you did bust out like the good shit. Still only like 2 silver.
Yeah, silver a shot though. Anyways. Alright, I guess we're doing alright with drinks. The other one that's sitting there is just kinda like he can't hold his liquor very well.
Oh, he's doing better than I did. You saw me spit up over there.
Yeah, you got that shit.
What do you two do for work? If you don't mind me asking.
We pull people out of places that are not necessarily the best people. like jackasses, thieves, people that we pull them out of the city. Other times it's because of loans they don't pay back, stuff like that. We're like bouncers.
Oh, okay. Can I make an insight check on that stuff?
Go ahead.
Cocked, please. Please. It's the same roll. I'll take it. 15.
You get the feeling that he's not necessarily hiding anything, but he's also not like...
The full truth.
Well, no, it's not that it's not the full truth, it's that he's kind of just being, he's half-assing the explanation.
Okay.
It does seem like he does do that for work, it's just that it's not something that he realistically enjoys, so he's just kind of...
Yeah. And we know this is a common practice here. At least we were told about it before.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really raise any flags.
No.
That's exciting work, I assume.
Oh, so exciting. Half the time we fuck around and do nothing until something happens.
Sounds like us. We're normally just stuck in a cart for 3-4 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Why'd you guys come to Neverwinter?
We've never been, and we thought we'd see if we could come find any business up here. So far, it's been non-existent, but hopes are high.
Well, eventually some people might get bored with the usual and find out a few places. People tend to just put up shop with whatever they've got, so there's a lot of options going around.
I've noticed I saw a guy selling half of a baked potato. Just like a half of a baked potato.
Yeah, some people aren't really right in the head either.
It's
Go
weird.
A little insane. Did you buy the half-baked potato?
You know what I did?
We did.
You were
It was-
swindled.
I was. We both were. It was underwhelming. A whole potato.
A whole potato.
Not worth it.
Well, hey, welcome to the city of Neverwinter, where it's cold as hell, but at least you can do some nothing. It's a lazy person's home. There's some
I
people
assume
that
you just get frozen here, right? And that's it.
You
You're here
set
for the
up
rest of your
roots, not usually for your own choice.
I understand. Maybe we shouldn't linger here too long then, dear.
Here.
How'd you two meet?
Why don't you regale them with this tale, dear? I tell everybody all the time.
Well, I was sailing one day. Okay. Hold on.
Awesome story. I was sailing one day and I saw her.
She was sitting on a rock in the middle of nowhere.
She killed the rest of my crew, but I was like, wowee zowie.
Is this what love is?
Oh, that shit was too funny. Give me one moment. Okay. Yeah, I was sailing one day and stopped at a town. What do you remember what town it was?
What was the name of that place? It was in back where I was from. Tiny little town.
Oh, so you're
Let me
not
check
meaning,
my notes here
you're
for a
not
second.
meaning Waterdeep then.
No,
No.
I'm not even from here.
What
But
does that even mean? You're not even from here.
Let me check my notes, goddammit. Because I wrote it down because you told me a long time ago, back when I started.
A while ago.
Yeah, I'm from Roomston,
Never.
a place that not many people. Yeah, that's the response I normally get. It's far to the north. It's cold there all the time.
Well, I mean, yeah, you go any further north and you just get snow, snow, and snow. Nothing else.
Yes. Nope. Nothing lives up there. It's quite brutal. So I decided to leave, and I found myself on the coast, and this
Yep.
beautiful man happened to be there, and
Beautiful man.
we ended up talking, and here we are.
Fucking.
Well, hey, people find whatever they want whenever they can. Good for you. The one that's very sloshed at this point is on the verge of just falling unconscious.
Does your friend need some help here?
We all need help, but he especially does.
I agree. Can we help you get him somewhere where he can sleep off the drink?
He'll be fine. I'll just leave him here. He'll
Fair.
wake up, give him like a good hour or two, and he'll realize that he's been buying out too many drinks and that I've taken his money in a bet that he just doesn't remember. As he's going in, pulling out his coin pouch and taking several of his silver coins.
A man after your own heart, dear.
Well, if you don't mind, I'm gonna head out. I got more work tomorrow.
I think we should probably retire as well.
As the man stands up, the other one is conked out, head just slumped, drool piddling down his mouth into his shirt,
What else is down his mouth?
liquor.
I don't
What
know.
else is in the liquor?
Spit. Anyways,
Excellent.
And
That's the
spit.
correct
the other
answer.
guy leaves. Do you two just leave as well? The barkeep's
Yeah.
not there right now. He's in the back, but
Oh, he's not there right now.
You guys can fuck in the bar and we won't even know.
He's like way in the back.
you saw him go into the past the curtain just because when he brought out ale, he had to go refill a tap.
Is there like any
Okay,
way
yeah.
we could see through the curtain a little? No.
I mean, not
Yeah.
necessarily. You'd have to pull it back to see.
How dark is it back there?
I mean, it's dim. There's some light. It looks like there's a room, and then there's light to the right of it that's coming out.
Hmm.
The dark room is fairly dark, but it's not like pitch black or anything.
Does my improved dark vision reveal anything to me?
I mean, if you look through it, the thing is, you just got to open the curtain to look through there.
I don't want to look over there though.
That's the
Yeah.
problem. Right
I
now,
wanna
you
sit
see a
here,
fucking
just
gray
like-
curtain. Nothing.
Right, that's
fancy.
what I was saying. So how long has he been gone for?
Probably a good like couple minutes.
Okay, so yeah, we probably shouldn't check behind there.
How long did it take him to get us the weak ass ale before?
Well, it came out of the keg that was next to him, but that
Oh,
keg
okay.
has been tapped, so he's going to go get either another keg or refill that keg.
Okay,
Or kill himself.
that would be ideal.
That'd be the best move ever for us.
Oh yeah, he just tripped down the stairs.
Oh,
Broke
bet.
his neck.
Let's go. Let's go.
Broke his neck.
That's what that noise was. Oh shit!
You just stab him on the ground.
Die.
Blame it on the drunk guy.
Seems a little risky.
Yeah, a little too risky. You could come back at any moment.
But this guy isn't going to be a threat to us, I don't think.
No, not at all.
Do you think we could take the one guy?
We can. Isn't
I suppose it depends if there's still more back there.
we could take him alive.
Can you restrain him?
I think I could be able to do that.
What are we going to do with him if we do restrain him, though?
How dark it is? Can I look outside to see how dark it is?
Opening up the door, you look up in the sky. It's at this point nighttime, probably close to like 10, 11 o'clock.
Do I see a lot of people on the streets right now?
Not especially. It seems that whenever nighttime does hit, a lot of the folk tend to just go on home. But there are some stragglers that are going out to different bars and associated drinking places. As well as there's probably groups in the Union that especially meet at night. So, but
Yeah.
you're pretty far from the Union. These could just be
Yeah.
people leaving their home to go towards the Union.
Okay.
I think we should just leave it for now.
Yeah, I think so too. We could get caught on the way back too, so.
Yeah, I'd rather not risk it.
All right. I guess this is it.
Well, dear, thank you for the night. I had
Yeah. I hold open the door and say after you.
fun. I walk out, and I give Gopher a hug.
Ah.
Nice.
All right, we're out of there.
All right, cool. The drunk guy. That's about it. Some grunting and some like
Reveals
dribble.
his true form as a demon.
Oh my
God.
god! It's all
Oh
coming.
God.
What are those things called, Max, in your game? What are those called?
Oh, the Storax.
The Sorax.
Mm.
He's a Sorax.
Oh,
God.
I mean, it would be Sorak because it's singular.
Sorak.
Right.
He's a Sorak. A shapeshifter.
So,
A drunk shapeshifter. No. Alright, making your way back.
Aw.
Was everyone else just like hanging out in the room? Was anybody trying to sleep, relax, do anything?
Yeah, I guess I'm trying to sleep then.
I mean,
A day of dancing and playing instruments got me pretty
we
tired.
probably do it in rotations because they were gone.
Fair.
So there'd be someone awake when they came back.
Fair. We'll just say whoever's the first one on watch is the one that they run into.
So, you guys find anything?
He appears to work alone. There were two others in the bar. Metabeam.
Better be able to sleep.
So,
What was that noise?
Did you hear
It was
something?
me ripping the memories out of your head with encode thought.
We told you to stop that.
Who are you, Strahd? Fucking ripping the memories out of Jester over here?
My ribbons.
It's Max. It's him.
He's a Sorak. Get him.
It's Felix. It's Felix.
Felix is Tiamat confirmed.
Oh shit.
die!
I just have
Anyways.
encode thoughts. Not my fault. You guys are weak.
Damn.
Who are you talking to? You're facing the wall.
Because I don't need to face you to steal your memories.
You
Anyways.
don't want my memories. Fuck off.
So, anyways, is he seem really tough, difficult?
He doesn't. Really. We figured we could probably take him by ourselves.
Like, have you checked any other rooms in that place?
There is a back room that might be connected to more. We suspect there might be more people back there, but we didn't see anybody else.
Hmm.
There's just 15 people there. They're all using disguise self to look like the same guy.
They're all
Different
using
guy
true
walking out
polymorph to be the furniture.
Oh god.
Tyler, stop.
I almost just spit ice everywhere. I was like that close.
Oh god.
I guess it's
Yeah,
best
that was
to.
Different barkeep every time. This is really good at
Sounded the same.
acting. It's disguise self. You can edit your voice slightly.
I don't think so. That's alter self. Disguise self is just an illusionary spell.
Yes, sir.
Heck of any things, go!
So, I think the next step probably split two groups. One probably follow him if he leaves. If he leaves, then the other party will check out the place.
The party that deals with this man should consist of people who aren't myself and Gopher.
You hear writers that say, why?
I vote for Jacqueline and Ryder. Go.
I can't fit through the door.
Jacqueline pitches in. I think it
I
would
thought you were asleep.
I think it would be best if I was one to go inside. I am pretty loud.
He's
That is
right. I
true.
honestly think you and Ryder would be better, X.
I would be inclined to agree.
And then
I thought you were asleep too, Felix. What the fuck?
What?
Everybody's awake now.
Look, you're pretty
And wake
loud.
up.
Gopher came in, fucking kicked the door open, let out a huge ass belch, and everyone was awake.
to be fair, I
Yeah.
honestly thought Jordan's character was the only one sleeping.
Yeah.
Tyler says the first watcher has to be
Right.
that person. I'll be me.
You're sleeping in rotation. Like, it doesn't matter. You're fine. Everyone's awake.
Yeah.
If people are talking near you, it's pretty likely if they're not trying to be quiet, which I don't think anybody has been, they're gonna wake up.
But I'm sleeping. I had a
But
rough day
he
of
can't,
dancing
he's
and
got his
singing.
magic god thing.
Not anymore.
Yeah, no, he lost that ability. It's just that he can't sleep. Like,
Still,
he
I want to
can't-
sleep.
Yeah, he has to normally sleep without
Let me
that
sleep.
benefit.
Let me
No.
sleep.
Fine.
You damn sleeping elf.
You
If that's
damn
what-
abomination.
You disgust me.
Didn't know Felix was racist. Interesting.
Until now.
Didn't know there were any sleeping elves till now.
So, anyways, I guess that would be our only option. All right.
Then also, both groups would have, if we happen to get within range, the ability to contact each other.
How close do we have to be for ring effects? It's like within 30 for telepathy, but the emotional state sense is 150.
I think it was vice versa. I'm pretty sure emotional state was like 1,000. 30 feet or 15 feet was for the like the +1 to AC and saving throws and stuff.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And then 60 feet, I think, was the telepathy.
Okay. So, like, anywhere within city bounds, more or less, within reason, we'll be able to know if the other one's in trouble.
How far is 1,000 feet?
Far.
Thank you.
It's quite
That-
far.
I think it's a couple miles.
1,000 feet to miles.
It's like a
It's
third of
a
like a
1,000
third.
feet is like a fifth of a mile.
a fifth. Yeah.
It's 0.18
Oh God.
of a
Why
mile.
can't your system make any sense?
Right, Tyler? These are your items. Come on, dude.
Look, 1,000 feet still pretty fucking far, but the city
Yeah.
is a little bit further than a fifth of a mile.
Okay. Okay.
So, go
I
for
thought it was 0.8.
No, it's 0.18. Because at 5,280 feet is a mile.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I would say that 1,000 feet would be equivalent to where this pub is to the other pub. That's like probably reaching your 1,000 feet.
Nice.
Okay. I mean, it's better than nothing.
Yeah, we'll say
Then we
that
got
like 1,000
Whisper
feet
and
is probably
100
like
feet.
we'll go with 5-minute walking distance is the 1,000 feet.
Okay. That sounds good.
So if they come into contact with a fight, you're gonna show up at like around 120 something. So
Yeah. At least
Oh.
we'll know.
Okay.
But anyways,
Woohoo.
as people just going to sleep then.
I've been asleep.
Well, are we keeping quiet from the owner, right? Hey, we haven't told him anything at all.
Yeah, no, you haven't told them
Yeah.
if you're even accepting this or not.
Yeah, we're just like,
He's
Go
still
for
out
it.
there.
Oh, I'm just
I
getting
think
intel.
we might need to tell him.
Shall we go tell him then? You and me?
Why don't we ask him to come back here? I feel like he'd prefer that a bit more.
I
All
will
room
go get him.
service.
Okay.
I head out to go get the guy.
Yeah.
I'll look over if there's like a way to get room service in our room.
Ring
There
the
is
bell.
not.
Okay.
Can we
You
just
know,
scream really loudly?
Scream. Food!
Half-baked potato.
But
Fucking
we're not going to
Kyle.
tell him the entire plan.
Okay. You're just gonna tell him that you're accepting his plan.
I
We're
mean-
looking into what is going
We'll
on.
tell him what he needs to know.
We are
Which is
looking
essentially-
into this blackmailer to see if we
Yeah.
can help in any way.
So you're investigating to
need
figure
the
out how to
Command
help
word
if
for the
possible.
bomb, as a, just in case.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
'Cause
So,
if worst comes to serve, we're gonna blow up the shipment, and then
Okay.
deal with the guy.
so basically, you tell him that he's. So basically, you bring him into the room. All right.
We fuck, okay?
So you're after meta beaming this into him. So if I'm understanding, you're gonna look into it.
Yes.
Yes.
I should still make the bomb.
Yes.
Yes.
Should I still try to get more time, or are we good on time?
That depends on you.
I mean, I
You-
can make the bomb. The question is that how well it's gonna go. Because the thing is that I don't know if what the range is gonna be on the bomb. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to set it for something extremely far, or if it's gonna have to be like within 120 feet or something. I'm not sure.
Oh dear.
Like I said, I'm decent at magic. I'm not amazing. I can't make teleportation things, and I'm not going to be able to make a bomb where you put it at point A, go over to point B, which is thousands of miles away, and just whisper the word, and then suddenly an explosion. I'm going to need to probably be at least within some sort of range to it, or whoever.
Would you- Would you be able to help with this, Felix?
Question mark.
Are you very good at enchanting? Because that's what it would take.
Never tried.
Jacqueline pitches in. I'm actually learning a little bit about enchanting work.
When?
When did you learn this?
Not that I've
Yeah.
learned it, but I had spoken to oh god, who did she speak to? She spoke to somebody in Waterdeep about possibly getting enchanting help.
This must have been when I wasn't here.
I can't remember off the top of my head. She did speak to somebody about wanting to learn how to enchant. And she got very minor teachings, not massive. I know it's going to be much of help, though. I don't exactly have the expertise to do it. If I understand, enchanting is still dangerous work. It is. So, the less help is more help.
Oof.
Okay. Let me put it this way then. Would more time give you the ability to give it more range?
Probably not.
Alright, then I would say for now we plan on the 3 days.
Okay.
Let's try not to make a bigger scene than we need to with them.
If I probably asked for more time, they would probably keep some people to watch me more. Just so that way they can make sure that I'm not just squandering the time.
That would definitely impede us.
Right. So I think, yeah, the 3 days is probably the best option. Okay. I will keep doing that, and you do what you do. You're much more capable than me at this. I will just do what I do.
Just as long as you give us the word.
Oh, yeah, we'll figure... The way that it's going to end up working is someone will attune to the device, and then when they... After attuning to it, they have to be very careful not to say the word.
It's the word.
Bird.
The bird horse is the word.
We're not using the word bird for the word.
What word would you like to be?
I don't know. Probably would be something that you don't want to commonly say.
An
What was
uncommon
the,
word.
What was the name of the friend you traveled with before?
Corn?
Karis.
Oh, don't remind me.
Zakaris! You see Ryder like moving around in his sleep.
I second that.
Just pic-
Yeah,
This
picturing us
is
down
this
on
is
this-
this has to be his final gift for us.
A fucking nuke?
Guy doesn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, I really miss the Karis. Boom!
This was for you,
Hey,
buddy.
hey, no, it's okay, because now you'll get to go see him.
Yeah.
Actually,
The other
that's
thing
not
I'm
true.
worried about,
That's actually not true,
I
because
realized-
he's in stone in hell. You won't be able to see him anyways.
I mean, Ryder would.
That's a good point,
Sure, that's
yeah.
where Ryder's
Just sell
going
your
at this
soul to a
point right
devil
now.
and you can go visit the boy. It's that easy.
I don't think Ryder needs to sell his soul right now. I think
Oh,
he's
it's been
going there.
sold. Anyways, so,
Oh.
with understanding...
The thing is, I'm just worried about is this bomb can take out buildings.
Mhm.
I don't think 120 feet's not that far.
That was
terms
also
of
my
taking
concern.
out a building.
I don't wish to be caught in the explosion.
Well,
Yeah.
that was just a rough estimate. I'll put some work into it. I'm only saying that because I'm in the preliminary state. I don't know the exact measure of the power or the exact measure of how far you could be. I'm just giving a rough estimate. They wanted something to destroy buildings, and I'm going to make what I can possibly make.
Yes, but I apologize on our behalf for being so brusque.
No, it's
So,
fine. Look, I mean, I get it. I wouldn't want to
If-
blow up either.
No, that's our concern.
Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you again
It's-
for doing this. If you need anything, let me know. For the time being, room, food, whatever, all free on us. Thank you again.
I've just thought of a statement and a question sort of combined.
I don't know what that would mean, but sure, go ahead.
I'm
Yeah.
interested as well.
Nice.
It's mainly. So say you only get the. Would they accept 120 feet as an acceptable range for this?
Say that they only get the what?
If the 120 feet, that's as far as you can make it, would they accept that or would they want more?
They would probably accept it.
Okay. I was hoping if somehow they might have some standards.
Apparently not. Terrorists don't seem to have many, apparently.
No.
Boom. As long as it go boom.
I was hoping maybe they didn't want to blow themselves up, but
The range
Oh,
is
well.
120 feet and the blast radius is 115.
I mean, the blast radius could be 100-foot radius, which would be a 200-foot diameter. That's pretty fucking big. We
Yeah.
just established that a fifth of a mile is 1,000 feet.
It is?
What about this? I'm not versed in any of this, of course, but may I offer a suggestion? If the range can't be increased, why not just add a delay to it?
Could do that, yeah. Give it like a 6-second delay.
Yes. Enough
Okay.
time to run away.
Sure, yeah. Could do that. Although, it realistically is only going to be about 6 seconds.
That's a lot of time. Smile.
that is quite a lot of time to run like hell if we have to.
Okay. Well, then I'll add that in. They didn't bring that up, but I mean, they won't know. So
It's not going to reach them anyway, in the way they intend.
okay. Okay. Like, I like this. I like all this. Just keep doing you things, and I'm gonna go to sleep. And he leaves the room. So,
Well,
So,
so
what's the plan? You guys going to sleep? You guys gonna talk more?
I'm already asleep.
I understand that.
he still talks
says
to
the
me in his
man who
sleep.
has been talking and reacting a lot to what we've been said. He's sleeping.
For the record, for the rest of you, I wish to explain that because of this ring, he's always talking.
Why does why he give you the ring?
It was some sort of quasi-proposal. I turned him down, and he cried and said, "Keep it." So I did.
Of course, he immediately tried flirting with you.
Of course he did.
Go with like that bitch.
Gopher just goes and stands over you.
We just discovered Gopher's already got the axe mid-swing.
Easy Gopher.
What?
He's harmless.
Exactly.
axe.
He's using an axe to take him out.
An axe?
Yeah.
Where'd you get an axe from?
Don't ask me.
Don't
He wanted
axe
it to
me.
be
Don't ask
untraceable.
me.
Ask me a question.
It was hanging on the wall. I put it back.
It's just an
That's
axe
a
on the
decorative axe.
wall.
It's not even sharp.
It's a
Here.
really blunt firewood axe.
If you want an axe, here, I conjure a great axe from the
Yeah.
mist.
Oh god.
Do it.
Do it.
For me? Smile?
Ryder is dead.
Or did axe more stuff?
Take him out now. Alright.
You gotta axe me before you axe me.
Alright.
So how
Going
much
to
health?
sleep. I'm pushing this. Going to sleep. Taking shifts. Nothing happens in the night. Everyone wakes up, fully refreshed and ready to scout.
Oh
So-
man, I had a weird dream where I was getting axed.
That wasn't a dream.
Oh,
You're now missing your left leg.
It's over there. We put it up on the rack where the axe was supposed to go.
We replaced it with the axe after we cut it off.
Yeah. You have a peg leg now, sorry.
my lifelong dream of being a pilot like Gopher is coming true.
Wait, Gopher's a pirate?
A sailor.
There is a big difference.
There is, I
I'm a
think.
sailor. I'm a sailor.
Alright. What's the plan?
Who's A and B team here?
A team is me and Ryder. B team is the rest of you guys, apparently.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Alright.
A team is tracking that man. B team is going into the back room.
Yeah.
Infiltration.
Alright. And with that, I think we'll call it. No, I'm kidding.
I would kill you.
I was going to.
Oh, sorry. All right, Ryder, let's go. You guys stay in the room for a bit. Give us some time, and you guys can leave. Ryder, let's go.
Okay, so hold on. Are you guys just gonna like? Is B team waiting in their room?
Yeah, we're not all going at the same time.
B team will wait
Yeah.
out there.
We're delaying when we leave the room, Tyler. We're not
Okay.
all walking out of the inn at the same time.
Okay,
No, we're
I
staggering
thought.
ourselves.
Okay, I thought B team was waiting for the guy
Just
to
all
leave.
four of us leaning against the door.
Yeah. So I was like, wow. All right. Anyways.
Well, myself and Gopher can go somewhere nearby. We've been seen together already, so I mean that's not out of the ordinary. The other two can go somewhere nearby, and we'll wait.
Yeah, I guess we just had no choice but to wait.
All right. Well, it's pretty early in the morning, considering you guys actually went to bed at a reasonable time and not like 1 in the morning as you normally do. Sun has just crested upwards.
You're not my
and-
dad.
Is that
Who
a
said
bad-
I go to
is that a
sleep when I
bad
want.
reach?
Reasonable time.
Oh no. Is this liqueur? This looks like liqueur.
Are we drinking already?
Alriady? I can't believe I was going to get my mixture then.
No joke. That tastes like a fruit roll up.
Only 3 shots of vodka in it.
That's it.
You talking about Tyler here, Lynn?
Anyways.
Vodka's just potato water. Changed my mind.
So the
Potato
sun has just risen, so it's still just peak cold air, the cool nestled breeze that flows down these streets. A lot of the people here are also still sleeping, so the streets themselves aren't full. There's still plenty of people walking around, but they're just not as full as like normal midday times. So it's just like a picture. Is everyone just kind of waiting over by that place in separate groups?
Yeah, I guess me and Rex are just together, but
Because you two are waiting
honestly,
for
we're
him
not
to
trying to be
leave.
sneaky because we don't need to be.
Well, right, but I'm just saying you're trying to wait for him to leave. So you don't know when that's going to happen, so therefore B team would still end up showing up over there later.
Yeah, so I guess when we see B team leave, then we will leave.
Wait, what?
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 You two have to
No.
leave when you leave because you're the team following the guy.
Yeah, you gotta be
Oh,
there
wait, I
first.
thought you guys were following the guy. I thought we were
No,
going in.
you're the ones
No,
following
you're
the guy.
following.
Yeah, we're
Oh.
following the guy.
Oh.
So we're going to stake out his place.
Because
So
you
we're
two
going
are
to
the
go
only
hide.
stealthy ones out of the group.
Yeah,
Eh,
I am passable.
Felix is better than me.
I thought only
Felix
me
is
was
no
because
way
we're-
better than you. What kind of nonsense is that? You got a plus 5 in
I couldn't
dex.
tell if he was being serious earlier, and I think he was at this point.
I thought me and Rex were going in because we were the only ones who could fit through the door.
It was an over-exaggeration. He could fit through the door.
He's all drunk. He measured himself.
If you couldn't fit through that door, how would you fit through the front door? Like,
So
no,
I'm
you
gonna,
can fit through the door. Okay, but
me
you-
and Ryder is gonna go find a stake. We're gonna stake out the place. So we're gonna go hide somewhere. We can watch.
so then how are you? Okay, so then is B team nearby, or are they waiting for you guys to leave?
Since we're nearby, Ryder can send a message saying, "Hey, he's on the move," and
Why is
that's
there
their
with
cue.
100 feet?
Yeah, that's being within 100 feet, though.
Could Ryder change his emotional state, like on the fly? I mean, he's already unhinged, so
I suppose. Okay, so if we're going based off of that, the moment that he starts to leave, you would feel Ryder's emotions getting tenser because now it's started. It's like we have to move, we have to keep an eye, and we have to be sneaky about it.
yeah.
While the other one would be just kind of like casual, more laid back, waiting for the time. So there'd be anticipation, and then the actual event, and the actual event would be much more than the latter.
Yeah.
So we can do it like that. Okay. How far from the door is B team waiting then? A couple minutes?
Yeah, but we won't be anywhere nearby.
Okay, so you're like halfway there, pretty much.
Yep.
Okay.
Being, we could even split B team in half and could have me and Jacqueline ahead. It would just be a giant potential relay of messages.
I don't know,
that
what
could
do you-
work too, I guess.
Let's make this or just go through emotions.
It is cleaner that way. We could do both, I suppose. Realistically, it doesn't make any difference.
Yes, it does.
Feel like if something goes wrong, like a guy enters the bar, we ain't gonna be able to tell that from 100% from emotions.
He always gets scared and wets himself. It's easy to tell.
Fair.
I'm gonna roll for perception to find a good spot and roll stealth right now while you guys handle this.
Sure, Ryder, you might as well roll stealth too.
What if I don't wanna?
Then he finds you.
Damn.
Sneaky boys.
No, that's not bad.
Ryder.
15.
Okay. And Rex.
23.
All right, calm down.
He funny thing is though, Jordan, he rolled a 15.
Well, you know, I didn't. I.
Anyways,
Oh.
but so you find kind of like across the way, there's a group of people that are paying attention to a dancer on the side of the street. It seems that she is preparing for morning day rituals and is doing a sort of street performance act. It seems that maybe the performance act from yesterday has inspired a few other people to start up their own performing acts. As a result, there are plenty of people around.
Copycats.
They are watching, and you can easily meld in to look as if you're watching while keeping a very close eye on the door to Vince's vented volley.
What is with the UN enunciation?
I was trying to remember the name as I was saying it.
Enunciation and alliteration all the time.
Yeah.
But after about 5-10 minutes, you see the door open, and you see him turn around, close it, and lock it.
There it is. There's the.
I
there
want
it
to
is.
see.
And
I want
there
to
it
look
is.
at the ring, and all of it's like a fucking mood ring, and all of a sudden it just like bing, it just like blinks in a color.
Oh, it's bright red. He's. I think we're good.
I think it's just jealousy. Here
Having
we
a
go.
very passionate time. Oh no.
He's getting a real hard on for this scout mission.
Easy, Ryder. Easy.
Oh, I'm about to follow him.
Oh, he's real angry.
Oh, I'm gonna
Something-
follow the shit out of you.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna know exactly where you fucking walk. Oh.
He's
Disgusting.
either having a real good time or he's having a real bad time and is pissed.
Either way, as this emotional state change is good enough for us. It is time for us to move.
We head out then.
All right. So for the two that are following him, you see that he starts making his way down towards the towards the west. So basically, he's following the street that you initially came up from. Okay. He's not being cautious. He's just strolling down. And the two of you are able to just kind of meanderly follow. You got your own goals to do. You're gonna go see off or get some work
Hey,
done.
Dealer,
Yeah,
can I use my whisper things to listen in on him?
sure.
So,
$2
do I get anything
subscription
from it?
isn't that much.
Make a perception with advantage.
With advantage?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I think he knows you with his passive or special.
Okay, that's good. That's not as good, so I'll take the higher one. Obviously, I got a dirty 20.
He's not talking.
Oh.
Yeah. Very tough. Notice that.
He's whistling a jaunty tune.
I knew it. I recognize the
He's
thing.
learned a new song.
Can I memorize that
Not
song?
not everyone talks to themselves like you, Ryder, when you're walking down the street talking about your plans out loud in front of the people that you're trying to make the plans about. Not everyone does that. Look, I understand that you've done that before, but not everyone
It's not
does
common. You dumb sleeping elf.
that. You dumb sleeping elf.
You're jealous because I can sleep.
In your haste to pay attention to his words, though, of his mind, you do notice that you pass by B team as they pass you. He doesn't seem to have even noticed the other pair.
Oh.
So, B team, you make your way up there, And
Team hype.
B team
man.
rules.
you're there. You're at the door. It's locked.
Son of a bitch.
Can any of you open this without destroying it?
Over.
I think they need me. Oh wait, Gopher can do this.
You just break it.
Without destroying
Without
it?
breaking it. That's a very key importance
Without
there.
destroying it?
Do you have thieves' tools? I thought you did.
Oh, that's actually
Me?
a very good point. You do have thieves' tools.
I
Oh,
was
shit. Alright, hold on.
You think I do?
That's a very. I forgot you did because
Yeah.
yeah, you absolutely do have thieves'
I
tools.
do. Yeah.
The better question is, did you put your expertise into them?
No,
No.
There's no way.
there's no way he did.
Yeah, what about
I don't
the wood?
even know if. Yeah, no. So you. So with this, you would make a thieves' tool check, and it would be using your dexterity modifier plus your proficiency.
Mm.
Can I help in any way?
For something like this, not necessarily, unless you've got.
What the fuck?
I'll say,
Yes, I do.
do you have proficiency in sleight of hand?
Do you have guidance or something?
I do.
Because guidance helps.
Yeah. I'll gingerly lay a hand upon Gopher, and I will cast guidance upon him.
So he
And you
gets
can add a D4 to your roll.
All right.
Whoa.
So roll a d20 and a d4.
Alright. Okay. Said, okay, Dex plus. That would be. So I rolled a 10. It said Dex plus what?
Dex plus your proficiency. So
Proficiency.
You got your plus
proficient-
4.
Yeah, your proficiency is plus 3.
That's. Yeah.
You rolled a
that's,
10
and I plus 1. Yeah, so it's
using-
14.
14.
Total?
What about what's the
Oh.
D4 part of the 10?
Yeah, yeah, it is. I rolled. That was a 1.
Oh!
Oh,
So you're putting your fingers in. You're very carefully trying to twist the lock. You get it. You pull out. The door's open, but half of your pick lock comes out. Your pick lock did break inside of the lock.
It broke.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That
Yeah.
has to come out, otherwise we will be down.
I'm just gonna point something out, Tyler. Did you do that because he said he rolled a 1?
No, I did that because he met like the number to open it, but he also didn't supersede the roll. It wasn't the DC wasn't so like the way that I do like picking locks is there's two numbers. There's the lower number, which is the one that you'll still succeed with a minor failure, and then there's the one that you completely succeed. He did not beat he did not succeed, but he did open it with minor failure. The DC was 15 for the supersede, so he was off by 1.
Damn, Gopher.
Oh well.
I give
mean,
well, damn.
an inspiration.
I
Actually,
just had to
that's a
make
fair
sure
point.
because he said 1. I'm like, Tyler did.
No,
He said
yeah,
1
no.
first.
I don't think that he rolled it because otherwise he wouldn't have opened the door. He just wouldn't have
I
broken
know.
it. He would have just broke the lockpick.
That's a fair point. Can I just mend the two bits of the broken pick back together?
Like putting the pick back in the lock and then mending.
Or like take the broken bit out and then just mend it back onto the other half.
Sure, but mending takes a minute. So are you gonna do that?
I mean, we can do that whenever, but
Okay.
if
Yeah.
it works, that's fine with me.
If we can
Yeah.
cover our track, better than nothing.
I'd say that's fine. Digging it out is gonna take a little bit some time though.
We'll take that time.
Would putting it back in and doing the mending only take the minute?
I don't know how much time we have though.
And are you guys making sure that you guys not being watched?
You're not there.
We're fine.
I would keep singing a tune in my head try to send a message. So if we
I'll
would
do a
get close,
perception check. That's what I'll have done in this time.
Okay.
if we get close, they would know because they would listen to me. Be like, I will hear me go. "Oh, oh, 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 oh."
Oh, is he singing again?
Yeah, those
He's-
that are yeah. So Felix, go ahead and make a perception check.
15.
Okay. Paying attention to the.
Actually, wait, I should check if I have anything to add to it. I just roll. I rolled and you said perception check. I'm like, immediately what I.
First word that came out of my mouth. It's the die.
Yep. Oh, good thing I did check. 18 in total.
Oh yeah, that's substantially different. You're proficient, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Paying attention to the road, looking up and down. Since the entrance to this is a little bit like a step down, you're able to kind of just like push yourself up against the wall for those that are trying to pick the lock. Nobody seems to notice you.
Good.
Taking the minute to just pick out the lock. Either way, it would have been a minute. You open the door, go inside.
Good. Let's close the door
Well, you know, I figured.
and lock it. I assume there's a deadbolt on the inside.
Yes, there is. So
Okay, yeah. We'll relock that bitch.
it takes a second because obviously damaged lockpicks and stuff can kind of scrape it, but it doesn't like give them any force or anything.
Good.
Anyways, now what?
What do we see in here? Same stuff? No one in here?
Same stuff. Nobody in here. The drunken guy seems to have left.
Okay, good.
I mean,
Nice.
The table is not cleaned up, so there is just a pile of dishes along with drool from his spittle, and then also
Gross.
there's bugs that are floating around the eaten plates.
Gross. Are coins still there?
Yeah, they are actually.
Nice.
Alright, cool.
Take them.
Felix
man,
does
good thing
all
I'm not
this
there.
work.
I would have got shocked.
Yeah, you would have. That's really funny, actually.
No, I mean, he want to get shocked for us.
No, not for them taking it, but if he had the thought of taking it. Anyways.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, we could take it.
Would this be considered theft even though this man is running a front?
Because it is still a paid good, it is still not rightfully his anymore.
Well, it's rightfully mine, so.
So yeah, it's
Nice.
fine. Okay. So do you go to the back then?
Yes.
Do we want one of us to go invisible?
Oh. Make Gopher invisible.
Can I go through the door?
Are you
Go
actually,
for
are you actually making
Myself
it
and then you.
No, it's too low.
is anybody actually going invisible? Let me ask that.
Go for it, do it.
Gopher
Well,
can't.
Gopher-
Somebody else would have to make him invisible.
Yeah.
Both me and Jacqueline can cast invisibility.
I know. I'm just saying. Is anybody
Yeah.
doing it?
Does anyone besides me want to go?
I won't.
Okay.
It would do me no good.
Felix, Jacqueline.
I don't think you need it, honestly. If we were gonna go invisible, why'd we wait till today, anyways? Could have gone invisible, gone in there while he was still here.
That's a fair point.
Because
Because we
neither of
don't
us
know if
who
there's
came
anyone
last
else
night could
here.
cast invisibility.
Even if there are people here, they wouldn't see you.
To be
I think
honest,
that's
that's
the
what I'm like.
point.
It doesn't
Think
matter
it's-
now, we're here anyway.
Gopher, do you go in?
It's just to give us somewhat of an
Yeah.
element of surprise.
You,
Give us some sort of advantage.
you slide it open. You look to the right. There's another closed door, and the room in front of you is fairly dark. There's no windows in it. It looks to be kind of like a loftish type of area. There's furniture, a table, but there's a door to your right, and there's furniture and stuff in front of you.
Okay. Guys, coast is clear. There's no one back here.
That's the things people say when they get stabbed. I'd prefer it if you just like nodded or gave me a thumbs up or something.
I say louder. Hey guys,
There's
you
nothing.
just come,
There's
just come
nobody
over
here.
here.
Yeah. From the fucking shadows.
I say to him louder. Hey guys, there's really no one here.
Hello.
Which way are we going?
I step in so everyone can step in. There's a door right here. To the left.
Oh yes, I see.
I'll do an investigation in this room while they go at that.
Can I check the door for
Door.
traps?
Sure. Make an investigation check, and Felix make an investigation check.
Can I give myself guidance?
Yeah, you theoretically can.
Excellent.
Guidance is one of those things that if you have it, pretty much it'll just always be on
Yo,
in
Yeah.
like just normal traveling circumstances. I don't understand why it wouldn't be.
that's a 10 for investigation.
Looking at it, it doesn't even look locked.
Interesting.
Dirty 20.
Okay. Yours is going to take a little bit longer as you're investigating, moving things, kind of like looking at the ground, looking at all the furniture, things like that. Do you two go into the room?
Myself and Gopher.
Yeah. Jacqueline's helping with Felix.
Shall we?
Yeah, let's do it.
This door, I'm not certain if it's clean, but we'll see.
All right, I'll go first.
Okay. Opening the door, looking inside. Right as you look inside, it immediately catches your attention. This is the kitchen.
Oh,
Underwhelming.
Felix, as you are looking around, you lift up part of the couch as when you had been searching, you saw a very slight brass ring underneath the lip of the couch. When you slide it over, there looks to be a trapdoor.
whoa!
Okay.
We
Good.
found the kitchen.
Oh, good. I found a trapdoor.
Oh, excellent. Your search seemed far more productive than ours.
Should we go
Well-
see what they have to eat first?
Let's do it.
Let's check the kitchen.
Looking at
They may hide in there.
Wait, so I'm sorry. What's actually happening right now? I got confused.
You're looking at the
To be
trap
fair,
door.
I'm not
First
entirely
snack.
sure anymore.
You're looking in the kitchen? Okay. In the kitchen, there is plenty of food that was probably left over from last night, sitting in the bowls. You can actually still see your plates. Well, not plates, but your glasses and everything like that thrown into a sink with dirty, slightly runny water inside of it. The stench in here is not pleasant, and you quickly are assured that if this place got a health inspection, it would fail.
Let's
I
not
mean, I
come
think
back
we
here for
figured
date
that
night
out.
again.
Yeah. We walk out slowly. Walk out and I slowly shut the door. Yeah, we're not going back there ever again.
No.
All right, and you're opening the trapdoor, Felix?
I'm gonna do a double check for traps that visible.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Oh, even better. 23.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you're looking at it, you notice that the trapdoor is slightly up. As if it's resting on something.
Oh, good. It's trapped.
Nice.
Excellent.
How do we want to deal with this?
What kind of trap?
From your experience, Felix, it looks as if it's pressure activated. Once it's lifted and the weight is off of the pressure, then it'll activate.
So does anyone have any ideas on how to keep the pressure on it?
Is there anything heavy in here?
I mean, there's furniture, pillows.
Pillows aren't heavy.
They're big though.
Not as heavy as a trapdoor. I'm gonna wager that they're probably not as heavy.
The pressure plate looks to be like under the trapdoor's like edge though, so it's not like the whole thing is a pressure plate. The way it looks is it's
Yeah.
like the edging is on like a rim, which is the pressure plate.
I see.
I mean, we still have to put pressure on it. And then
Yes.
key there.
We have Jacqueline with us, yeah?
Yep.
I mean,
She's not
actually here, so we could just leave her and she could hold the trap.
Hmm.
That is a good point. There is the 5-foot nail, actually. In reality,
Another
if
question
you
is
were
with-
to like fit it like along it, or even like just holding it up against the wall, then it would be flattened.
We can use it, we'll use it.
Let's do it.
No, never
Okay.
leave us.
So Jacqueline is gonna have to make a sleight of hand check.
Guidance.
All right, with a D4.
This guy on stack or no?
No, the
No.
thing with guidance is you can only give it to like one person, and it's on their next ability check.
So a person who knows guidance can't cast guidance again.
Well, they can cast it because it's a cantrip.
Oh.
They can cast it like
Yeah.
infinite amounts of times. It's just
I'm talking about two different person knows
oh yeah,
guidance.
you can't
It
give
casts it on the same person. That's
No,
what I'm
just-
saying.
It doesn't stack.
All right. I don't even need to look at her stats because she rolled a 19 with a 4. So
Excellent. Good job,
Good
Jack.
She actually has a -3.
that's still a 21.
She
Or
has
still
broken
a
arms.
dirty 20. Anyways, so what she does is she gets the 5-foot nail, gets it under. She holds down one end of the trapdoor, and then she slides the 5-foot nail by lifting it and kind of bending the trapdoor slightly to get the pressure plate to still be down. But she can slide the 5-foot nail in. She juts it to the left, slides it up against the bar to the right, and places it down, fitting it on top of the pressure plate. And then she flings open the door.
Very well done.
You know that if I was actually here, you would all be dead.
That
Mm,
sounds like something you would say.
Because
does.
Jake would definitely have rolled something shitty.
To be fair, I don't think Jake would have let us use the 5-foot nail.
No, he would absolutely love to use the 5-foot nail. He
Oh,
brings
hell
that up
yeah.
in
Hey, look, it
everything.
might make sure he gets it back though.
If this thing was a
Yeah.
weapon, he would be using it.
True.
Brew.
Correct. But I feel like the fact that it's not guaranteed he'll get it back, he wouldn't have agreed to it.
I mean, you guys gotta probably come out this way, you think?
Anyways, where you
I'm
guys?
hoping this is a cellar, not a compound. That would be bad.
Alright. Who's going down
Uh,
first?
What can I see down there?
So it's a ladder that goes down. It goes down about 20 feet.
Mhm.
And there's stone down there.
Mm-hmm.
There is light. It looks like it would be either
Oh, no.
candlelight or flame type of light.
Lit?
Lit.
What?
Oh, no.
Okay, that's not good.
That's not good.
It
Do we want the invisibility now?
might be a good idea.
Here's my question. Can you cast it yourself?
No.
Okay.
I will go down. I will give myself guidance, and you will cast
I did.
invisibility on me as I go.
I was gonna say, Jacqueline can cast it on 2 people.
Oh. You and
I-
me?
I can only cast it on... I can cast it on somebody.
The 3 of us then.
Actually, wait a second.
There's 4 of you, though.
I just realized I need to check something. I don't find it temporary not have it.
You might not have invisibility?
No, but I have invisibility.
Okay. Did you not? I was thinking, did you not prepare it?
Oh, I mean, I have a list. I have a plan of... I don't prepare spells. All the spells I have I know the spells.
Oh.
So
why
it's
would
I
you-
learn the spells on
How would you
leveling.
temporarily not have invisibility?
I thought I may have a plan of what spells to get.
And I have
Oh,
a
For a
plan.
second, I couldn't remember if I planned to get it through a sorcerer level or a warlock level,
gotcha.
but I haven't.
So you cast it on Gopher or myself.
Actually, now I can cast it on 2 people because I have to cast it at 3rd level. I don't have a 2nd level spell slot, so all 4 of us are invisible.
That's
What-
not possible though,
what-
because someone would have to cast it first.
What level?
Invisibility is 2nd.
Well, I know, but I'm saying, what level is your warlock?
6th.
You're level 1 in wizard
Sorcerer,
or
yes.
sorcerer? Oh, I didn't know that.
That's why you don't have 2nd level slots. I see.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, that makes sense.
I may not have 2nd level spell slots for 2 more levels.
That's pretty funny.
2 more levels, then I'm back to where I was in terms of spell slots. But
I
on the nice
like the
fact-
thought process of I'm a warlock that had 2nd level spells, and I became stronger as a warlock, and suddenly I don't have 2nd level spells.
I mean, that's how Warlock works. It's,
I know, but
Your
it's like
spell
it's
slots-
just funny.
the amount of spell slots you have really doesn't change, but the level they are at change.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you would theoretically all you'd have to do is have one person cast it on 2, and then have the other person cast it on 2. Like if you used it on you and Gopher, and then Jacqueline used it on herself and
We're all going.
Ira.
Yeah,
All right. I'm gonna
B-team
need
more like 18 plus.
that's happening, right? That's occurring.
Yep.
Okay. I need a wild magic from you and Jacqueline.
Wild magic.
Wee-woo.
I'm fine.
Wee woo.
Jacqueline.
Red alert.
I'm not touching it. I'm gonna bring up only this.
Nat 1.
That's a nat 1.
Oh,
Right there.
2 nat
Wee-woo.
1.
Here comes the fireball. Wee woo.
Oh heck no.
Please
Here we
no.
go.
Wait, what's going on?
Wild magic.
Wild magic.
Oh,
It's
oh
been
my-
a while. Who woo?
It has been a hot minute. I get to use my new Jasper's Game Day dice.
Mmm.
Okay. Okay.
Fireball.
Well, what'd you roll?
I rolled a number. I don't think it's Fireball.
Well,
Damn.
let me know. Tell me the number.
Please.
I know the fireball number by heart.
It's not 7, so you're fine. 7 or 8.
Thank God.
Oh my god.
Don't tell me it's the
No. Nothing seems to happen. Spell goes off totally fine. Everything is completely normal.
Feeling I
Both of you have gone invisible. All 4 of you, I should say, have gone invisible.
make our way down.
All right. I'm going to need stealth checks with advantage from all of you.
Oh,
Yeah,
my.
I'm more curious.
Jacqueline is at normal because I think she's wearing...
Heavy armor.
Not
Wearing
heavy.
her. She's wearing.
No, yeah, she's wearing
magical
the-
meeting armor.
Yeah, so she's at advantage
Yep.
still. Yeah.
Would you allow me to have cast guidance on myself before?
Yeah, that's fine.
It's automatically turned on for you, Glenn.
Okay, I'll just assume it's always on. I'll just stop asking.
Well, yeah, just if it's...
It's always on for you unless you specify using it for someone else.
Yeah.
Yep.
And unless it's like in combat or something.
Yeah.
Or if it would like
Oh,
break
yeah.
your stealth, for instance. Like if you
Oh,
have
yeah,
to make...
like-
if you would have
like
to do
if
it
we're
again.
not in combat and if it's just on me, it's going to be on all the time.
Yeah. Okay, so what everybody get?
15.
Hang on, I gotta grab my stealth.
I got 17.
Nice.
Sneaky gopher.
Jacqueline got a 15 as well.
I got
Ooh.
18.
Wow.
Sister.
All right.
It's not your sister anymore.
Taking steps down into the passage.
You're right. Sad face.
You hit the ground, and you can tell that the stone that's here is attached to what looks to be like a sewer line. It stems out a fair distance, and it looks to just be part of at least this one passage when you hit the ground. Looks to stem into a more flattened area. There's wall sconces inside. You get the impression that there's probably not a lot of people that travel down here, so the fact that there's torches isn't necessarily a good thing. But that's the one direction. On the other direction, it is carved in like stone passages. I say passages. It's passage, and
Gent?
it goes down further in a slant, not like a ladder or anything.
I got that 120 feet of ultra dark vision.
All right. Looking further down, it does coast downwards into a slight, like, opened area. In that opened area, you can definitely see a substance that's different than wood, or different than stone. It looks to be wood. And there's faint light, not a lot of light. I guess everyone would then be able to see it down the passage. And what looks to be some movement.
Do we press our luck?
In what regard?
Do we continue or do we go back?
How worried are we about traps?
Very.
Well, then here's a better question. When do we come back?
I assume this other path potentially leads out.
Do we want to look for maybe another entrance into down here?
That would be ideal.
Let's carefully do that.
So you're going along the sewer line to try to find another way into the sewer line?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Going down the passage to where the torch sconces end, you look to your left and right, as it is a vertical T section. It's only dark, and it's dark beyond your 120 feet. To the right, there looks to be another passage to the left, about 75 feet in. When you look down the left, it looks like it just keeps going straight.
Oof. I'll take some of my blue thread, and I'll tie it, place it somewhere noticeable.
Could tie it to, like, a torch
Are you
sconce
trying
or
to-
something. Yeah, what are you...
Are you-
Are you trying to just leave
Just-
a mark?
Yeah. So
Okay.
in case we get like dangerously lost down here, we have a way back.
Okay, you could tie it
I
to,
was
like,
gonna
to a
say-
torch sconce or something.
Either a way to get back or like a way to mark the path back. If we find a way.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just wondering if, like, you were gonna do,
Like the thread.
can't think
like
of it, the
lining
Minotaur's
down.
maze, where he has
Yeah.
it's just that thread continuing.
I don't have that much thread.
You don't
That's why
have
I-
several
balls of
miles
yarn.
long of yarn?
I've got balls of yarn. I don't know if I want to use them for this though.
You got thousands of feet of yarn in your pocket?
I was gonna make some more socks for Gopher, I guess. I can start here.
Just recycle it. After it's being used, you just run back from one end and just start making socks from the other end and run down the line.
Oh god.
Anyways, so which way are you going, left or right?
Which do you feel stronger about?
Well, here, wondering if we want to try to slightly split up.
Oh, more splitting.
Well, you guys
Oh,
are
dear.
debating on that. We'll go back over to A-Team. A-Team, as you are following, we'll call him Vince, you notice that he's constantly going towards the pier. He seems to be carrying several different, like, bags or baskets to carry certain things. and you get stopped by a couple people. They talk for maybe a minute or two, and then they keep going. Eventually reaching the pier. I'm fast forwarding time for you because it would take you 45 minutes to get there. He seems to be off to the side, waiting and waiting and waiting until a ship lands in the dock. It looks to be a cargo vessel that has a number of crewmates on top with varying origins. Placing the plank to the side, they step off carrying several large crates. Vince puts out a hand, and 3 of the individuals slide out next to him. Some of them put down their crates, others keep holding the crates while they stand next to him. They open them up, and you can see that there's kegs within them that they're putting into the baskets that that Vince is carrying, as well as that there's a number of different silverwares, glasswares, and things along those lines. Seems like he's restocking, effectively.
Is he restocking? Is he like putting any unusual objects in the basket while he casually restocking? I guess.
Make a perception check.
Kind of sus.
19.
You can tell that he's not putting anything suspicious in, but with a 19, you are being accurately aware of how he's lifting them. Some of them seem to be extremely light, but they're all the same kegs.
Did someone say smuggling?
Potentially, he puts a part inside the kegs. And with the 19, do I notice those 3 people have like a mark of the sparks or unusual appearance, I guess?
Appearance-wise, no. Symbol-wise, also no. You would know that the spark symbol tends to be hidden extremely well, as it is also branded to their skin. It's not just something that they would flaunt. They would intentionally try to hide it in a very obscure way. You don't notice anything on them, so either they're hiding it very well, or they're not part of the sparks.
The only thing we have is those kegs.
Yeah, it's very suspicious. But
After taking from the crates, some of them bring the crates back to the ship. Vince seems to give them a satchel, and they thank him, and they set some of the crates back. There are 3 individuals that are carrying the crates that seem to follow Vince as he turns around and starts making his way back.
Probably don't know those 3 that's following him.
No, you've never seen them before.
we should just keep following them.
How's your status with the other team right now?
You are way too far to register
Yeah.
anything.
I have no idea.
To be fair, though, they have in total an hour and a half there. So
That's true.
so
They have a lot
far,
of time.
they've spent like 5 minutes investigating. That's about it. So they still have an hour and 25 minutes left before they even make it back.
We'll keep watch. So
Yeah.
far, I can only spot the unusual.
Just keep hiding. Hopefully they don't catch us.
Okay. B team. What have you
B
decided
team
to do?
hype.
E-team rules.
We can split up.
Or so you guys switch over as I'm taking a drink of water.
They don't drink water, forehead.
Shut up,
Hydrate
you.
yourself.
Anyways,
I mean, if you think it's a bad idea, we won't do. But there's so much to explore.
It's a sewer. I would be hesitant to split more, as if anything does happen, we might be undermanned.
Agreed. Then which way do you think we should go? We've got the straight path and a path that goes to another branch.
Take the straight.
All right. We head down the straight path.
Okay.
Like, realistically, as long as we find another exit of any variety, it doesn't really matter.
Exit
Yeah.
entrance.
Same thing.
Well, as you're traveling down this way, the sewers themselves don't have like walkways that intersect between sections, so you kind of have to either jump across, take the long way around, or swim. But since you're just towards the start of this ends, you're very easily able to just quickly go around to get there, and making your way down the straight path. The straight path you travel down for about 300 to 400 feet. It's a little hard to tell being underground and in the dark. Speaking of which, Gopher doesn't have dark vision.
Fucking human.
No.
And he
Ulu?
cannot see any of you.
I'll hold his hand, Ulu.
Okay.
Woo.
Yes.
I just realized. Can we tell which way the water's flowing?
The water is flowing. It's flowing towards you, so it seems to be coming from the direction that you're heading towards.
Then we
Okay.
should turn around.
Yeah. This won't take us. There's potentially another entrance over there, but it won't. But there isn't a guaranteed. We should turn around.
Yes, if we can find an exit, it would
Yes.
work just as well.
So you turn around,
Yeet!
start heading back the other way, doing the long way around,
Hurry!
going that way.
We're gonna follow the
Woo.
flow of the water.
All right, following the flow of water, you get to the intersection about 75 feet out. That takes a left, and then there's also a path that goes straight in front of you and dips down.
Hmm.
It takes a dip about 40, or no, about 100 feet further ahead. It seems to dip down. The one on the
Okay.
left, it seems to just continuously go straight on the left.
And all the water's flowing to the what place where it dips down.
Yes.
Does it look like it's just like an immediate drop?
No, it looks like it's like a slant going down.
No. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's not like a bottomless pit, just where.
They're just dumping all their shit into the Underdark.
Is that
Throw
a
it
blue,
into
is
some
that a
cave
blue gnome down
underground.
there?
It's a blue gnome.
A
Yikes.
very angry rat.
Very angry dead rat. Oh, whoa.
guess you
I
should.
would say we would
This is a
continue
very
down.
topical question. I agree.
Alright, so continuing to go down.
Yeah.
You travel further in, continuously going down. Continues on. branches off a few other times, but if you're just going to keep following the stream path,
Mm-hmm.
there is one instance where it takes a right turn. So either, and there's no walkway to get to the other side of it, so you can either turn right, follow that until you stop, basically, or try to leap across the 15-foot gap.
Oh dear.
Because I'm going to assume, I mean, worst case scenario is you fall in the muck and then clean yourself.
Prestidigitation.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, through other means, we'll just assume you guys all made the jump.
I was gonna say, do we see any wood and planks around?
No.
Okay.
Getting to the other cross, still following the stream. You're effectively following the stream as it takes another left, takes a right at that point, and at that point, it is, you start to see the light ahead of you. Traveling this far, it's probably been about 15 minutes.
Not as terrible as I was expecting.
Well, you're near the outskirts already, so...
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's good though.
Yep.
So
And,
we'll see where we come out.
Yep. Going towards that light, you can definitely see that there is a grate at the end of it, a thick barred grate, spewing out the sewer remains into what looks to be a larger lake that sits next to Neverwinter.
I thought you were about to say just a giant hole next to Neverwinter. I'm like, they are throwing it into the Underdark.
No. But you can see that when the fluids from the sewer land in the lake, there seems to be like a coloration hue for a briefest of seconds, but there is a slight arcane magic that is cleansing it as it hits the water. You can see slight sparkles into the water itself.
Shit purification magic. Impressive.
Technology, we've learned how to recycle.
We are
How to recycle.
quite advanced. Is there a door on this grate?
No.
Oh, no my.
I'm gonna...
Colors your time. Bend those bars.
Well, hang on. Do we want to check if it's got any magic on the grate?
I imagine it doesn't, but maybe for the purification. We are quite a ways from where we were.
Yes.
To put it into perspective, you are probably 5 minutes away from the city's walls. Like, outside the city's walls.
Unless they have completely barricaded and booby-trapped the sewers, I think we should be fine.
Well, we don't know if the
I
city
mean,
might
I
not
suppose
have
it can't hurt.
the guys.
It'll take 3 seconds. Let's take a look.
So what are you doing?
I will
Hopefully.
cast detect magic.
Okay, so breaking invisibility.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to roll wild magic.
Yeah, but it would also help if I didn't pick up my D12 to do that.
Yeah, that would be
Nothing.
nothing. Okay. Casting detect magic using a spell slot, or are you ritual casting it?
Do we want to sit here 10 minutes?
It can't hurt.
I'll ritual cast it.
Okay. Just to put it in perspective, you don't know when what's his face is gonna get back. Vince.
We aren't near the shop anyway, so.
That's
Yeah.
true. Okay.
But no, but you left evidence behind though.
Shit, he right.
You're right. And when you write, you write.
So just
Dude.
casting it, or are you ritual
Yeah.
casting it? Okay.
Let's cast it.
Okay. As you cast
Yes,
the
yeah.
ritual, or not the ritual magic, as you cast detect magic, you can
Me
definitely see
hoy, me hoy.
there's a layer, there's 2 layers of magic to the grade. One looks to be evocation, the other looks to be transmutation.
Neither of those sound good.
Sounds like it might be the grate that's transforming the liquid.
I don't wish
I
to
don't.
mess with public works, but we need to get out.
Knowing quite a good amount into the arcane, evocation is not generally used for cleansing, purifying, or anything like the sort.
I said the transmutation part.
Yeah, the transmutation part most likely is, but the
Oh, yeah.
evocation is definitely not used.
No.
There are 2 different magics on this grate.
How hard would it be to dig around the grate, looking at the stone?
It is some well-crafted stone, easily some masterpieces that were crafted. Due to the severe weather that Neverwinter undergoes, these sewers are probably made of stronger mineral than just plain stone.
Oh, we can't dig around the grate, is what you're saying.
Most likely not going to dig around the grate. You could possibly break the grate, but you're probably not gonna break
Great.
around it. Also, maybe fit through the grate if you became something smaller.
What do
Well,
we assume this is?
Nothing can do that. Well, I assume the transmutation is part of the purification process. I feel like our friends we're trying to deal with may have added the evocation.
Is there any way we can trigger the effect or dispel it, maybe?
I don't know if we can specifically just get rid of the evocation.
We could try
If we-
this.
But I mean, we could try throwing something at it to see if it triggers.
Exactly. I have something expendable that is literally infinite, so 1 second here.
Goes Felix.
Infinitely
You get
expendable.
the hair rider. You're the expendable one.
I'll conjure a silver greatsword,
Okay.
covered in the unknowing script, and I'll hand it to Gopher. Just throw this at that, and we'll see if something happens, I suppose.
Throw it where?
I just hit the grate.
Okay.
Me and Jacqueline get our shields ready.
I hide
you
behind them.
Yeah, you guys ready?
Take a few steps back.
Hi-ya!
As you throw it and it hits this grate, a loud resonating just ricochets off of it.
Uh-huh.
Nothing seems to happen.
What did she do? Oh.
Okay, cool. Oh.
The greatsword hits the ground and vibrates in sound, just ricocheting off the sewer walls.
I dispel that bad boy and take back my mist.
Alright.
Well, that was expected, I suppose.
Yeah. Do we want to try touching it physically?
I don't know.
I'm communicating with it.
How are you
Well,
doing,
just-
Great? How are you doing?
Why not just several well-placed Eldritch Blasts?
Well, we could.
Either way, this grate is going to get destroyed. So,
Fair point.
here we go. Join me, Felix.
Yeah.
Fucking just blasting at this grate. All
We
right.
do it very surgically and carefully, just to make a big enough opening for us.
Yes, where the stone meets the bar would be ideal.
Okay. Just for the sake, both of you make spellcasting checks, spellcasting attack checks, just to see how strong you're moving.
Wonder.
Wonderful.
Just spellcasting modifier or proficiency on that as well?
Your spell to attack modifier, so basically both.
That would be 26.
Do we just want to roll the one, or are we rolling for each Eldritch Blast? Two for because we do two. Eldritch Blasts.
Just the overall. So just one roll.
All right.
A 26 to hit.
Oh.
Yes, 19 plus 7.
All good for you.
Thank
I
you.
got much lower. I in total got a 15.
That's
Right.
still fairly decent.
So, carefully firing, you both focus in on one of the sides of the grate that has the like an opening that's slightly not as made well as the other ones. And you try to expand that, and as you're hitting it, you're spreading out like a slight gap into it to the point of where it's starting to bend at the metals and seams. And you hear a and the beam itself is kind of jutting outwards, hitting it more and more and more and more. Probably spending a good 5 minutes shooting at this thing. It begins to open up.
Oh. Do.
Good. They will most likely know that this was done, but simultaneously they won't know it was us.
But do we want to go back for
Our things,
Try to-
yes. Absolutely. I will leave my yarn here. I'll tie
Yep.
the end to nothing. I'm not touching the grate.
what about the chunk that fell off that we blasted off?
It's not that it broke off, it's that you split part of the grate from itself, so it's just like there's part of the grate that's broken and the other part that's bent slightly. So there's like it's like an open circuit, so it's like this of the metal spots.
Essentially, she's just making little yarn balls.
Yeah.
That's how she's making the path.
Leaving breadcrumbs of yarn.
Yeah, I'll just not even put anything here, because we know this is the way. So, yep,
You did
that'll
take
do.
a couple of turns.
Yeah, we'll do it at the turns.
Yes.
Okay.
We have our turns to get out, and I mean, we're out here, so.
Yeah, we can follow. The getting out part is easy. We just follow the flow.
Okay.
But we should hurry back.
Yes, definitely.
All right. Leaving little yarn balls at the intersections, so that way you know which way to go if you were to be coming in from this direction.
Yep.
You make your way back.
How do we get out and lock the door again?
Well, we climb back out. We
Okay.
carefully
Why don't we
put
just go
the
out the
trapdoor
gate?
back.
What?
Why don't we just go out the grate?
Well, we gotta put the sofa back, which was over the trap door.
And we lock the door. We'll climb back in this way, and we'll carefully rearrange things on this side, and we'll leave out the front door.
How are we gonna lock the front door?
That's what I
Uh,
just asked.
We'll... Fuck.
Gopher could try lockpicking it closed.
Well, we will get the bit
Probably
of the
Gopher will
lockpick
be
back.
invisible while doing it, so I guess we won't have to worry about that fact.
Actually,
I'll have-
Gopher became uninvisible
No, wait, I
after
was covering
throwing
Gopher.
the... Yeah, so Gopher became visible the moment you casted Detect Magic.
This
I mean,
is-
I'm gonna recast it
Alright, are you gonna recast it?
Are you?
once we get closer.
Okay.
This is a tricky predicament. Gopher, are you confident in your skills to lock this door from the outside?
I could give it a shot, but I'm not very confident.
I will say locking it is probably more difficult than unlocking it.
Yeah. I was thinking
Would
the
it
same.
be?
Technically, it wouldn't.
No, it'd be exactly
Yeah.
the same, wouldn't it? Yeah, no.
Wait,
it wouldn't.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
yeah, yeah.
even that.
No,
No.
you're just returning
Yeah.
it back.
Yeah, I would just.
I mean, it'd be the same as if you tried to unlock it.
No, because
No.
your
Wouldn't
pins
it?
are already in. They're in the
Yeah, your
sofa.
pins already in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it
you
would
basically
be
turn
No,
it,
yeah,
and
that's
it
true.
went
You just turn it.
back.
Yeah, it would just be easier to...
Okay, I guess
Yeah.
you're right. All right, let's do it.
What about this? What about this? I tie my yarn to the lock on the inside, get it under the door, and then I just pull it really hard and close it. And
Then the
hopefully my
yarn's
yarn
left
comes
over.
off and I can pull it out from underneath the door.
You can try that if you'd like.
I say we just have him use the lockpicks.
Yeah,
Less
yes.
chance of leftover evidence.
There's so much yarn everywhere and I'm so out. I need to go shopping.
You suck. I'm sorry.
We can go shopping.
I need more yarn.
You still have 2 days.
All right.
You
I
could
can
make
spare
several
gold
socks
too,
and
on
Me
yarn.
too.
Wait,
Yo.
wait, Tyler.
Yeah.
Remember, didn't you say in the beginning of this that the boat would only be here for like a couple hours?
Yeah. The boat to leave if you so chose to leave.
Yeah, if we chose to leave. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
gone.
That was
now.
gone.
Yeah,
like
Yeah,
after
like
you
on
made
the-
it to the
yeah.
Barrows.
To be
like,
fair,
Barrows
to be
touch.
fair,
let's go
I'll also
back.
go for.
Let's go
If
back.
you had chose to go on that boat, you would have been going further north.
All right, let's just go back.
That wasn't
I'm
going
kidding.
back to El Terrell.
All right, let's just go.
They were
further north.
stopping us. They were dropping us off here because it was on the way.
Mhm.
Why stop in Neverwinter? Let's just go off the map.
Yeah. Let's just keep going north.
Anyways, so
Edge of the world. All right.
you guys
Tell
climb
them why
back
the
up.
world's flat.
You guys climb back up. How are you removing the beam that's currently keeping the pressure down?
Jacqueline, just do what you did before, but backwards.
Yeah, we'll just assume we just.
Guidance. Take it.
Alright, sleight of hand.
Oh no, no,
Take it.
she's got to also recast invisibility. I assume on the way, at this point, with all we've done, on the way back, we lose invisibility anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
10 minutes, isn't it?
No, invisibility is an hour.
It's an hour.
It's an hour? Oh.
Yeah. It's just that
But
if
it's
you
like-
if you do anything, it's like gone.
I mean, yeah,
Jacqueline's
most
might
of us.
still be on, but yours is gone.
Well, it's like, what, we spent like 4 things doing 10-minute, 15-minute stuff.
Okay, so as the 3 of you get out, basically, she grabs the beam, slides it very carefully off, keeping her hand pressed onto it. She pulls the rod out. You can see drops of sweat pouring down her face. She grabs the top of the trapdoor, does exactly what she did originally, and does it in reverse. Only difference is that she slightly scrapes her hand, but I think that she's okay with a little bit of a scrape on the hand versus what could be there. As
Yes.
she lowers the trapdoor onto her fingers and slides them off to get the pressure plate fully down. She rolled a natural 20 on her sleight of hand.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
nice.
I'm just telling you, I'm fairly confident she does not have high sleight of hand. So
Hey, do you just want to keep playing Jacqueline for us?
That was 19.
Dude, wow.
Sleight
it
of
was
hand
a
check?
it was a 19 and a 4 and a natural 20 and a 3.
Holy
Jacqueline.
shit.
I feel like the last time Jake played with us, that's more than all of his rolls combined.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'd have
Anyways,
the best luck.
Let us rearrange this room
Putting
back
it
to
back
how
together.
it was,
yep,
and
easily enough.
then we shall leave.
We recast invisibility.
As you guys are starting to put it back,
Oh, fuck.
you can hear like glass moving in the other room.
What?
You know, I'm
Um,
gonna cast invisibility before. we
Yeah,
leave.
just make us invisible. And we'll just stand here awkwardly in the room.
All right. I'm gonna need wild magic from.
I'm fine.
Okay. She's fine too.
We can go for our invisible.
And those two are invisible, with Jacqueline's invisibility. Standing there, waiting, you see a slightly bulbous man coming out of the kitchen with stale food in hand. He goes over to the trapdoor, slides over the couch, very mindlessly, almost like he's just not paying attention to anything. He just slides the couch, opens the trapdoor, puts the food in his mouth, goes down, and closes the trapdoor behind him.
What does he do for the trap?
Nothing seems to happen.
Was it not a trap?
What the
You don't
fuck?
You hear this?
But we were watching.
Wait, so he... I
The
go
bang
into the kitchen quickly.
Okay.
Moving glass?
It was more like he was just moving like plates and stuff like that.
This motherfucker came up to get dinner and went back down?
Breakfast. It's early in the morning.
Didn't even pay attention to the fact that the trash was open.
This motherfucker. We can deal with this man later. We have to leave.
Yeah.
Yes. But
How long does detect magic last?
10 minutes.
Okay, yeah, it's gone by now. Oh, and you casted invisibility anyways.
Well, detect magic isn't. No, it is concentration.
Yeah, it's concentration, and it would have also ran out by the time that you came back from the sewers anyways. So, with the amount of times that you were blasting it with fucking Eldritch blasts, 5 minutes of that, and definitely more than 5 minutes walking back.
I didn't see anything magical walking back.
No. But,
Not even in this torchy area.
Well, you didn't make it through that. You got like halfway through the sewers to then.
No.
But that's beside the point. So you guys are doing your relocking maneuver.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Which is just turning the deadbolt the other way from the outside.
Yeah.
That's what no effort. Oh.
Oh, there's still effort. Go for it. I need you to make a sleight of hand check.
Oh, guidance. Take it.
Guidance.
If you cast guidance, your invisibility's gone.
We're outside. I don't care.
All right, fair enough. So you appear.
I mean,
I'll
You-
appear
you
and
maybe
then I'll
duck-
just leave. I will just
maybe you'll
walk
duck down
away.
and
Okay.
so you don't just suddenly appear.
I'll
Guidance.
liquefy into the small step, and then just guidance, and then slither away.
Go for sleight of
Just
hand.
make it look like she was just laying down there and then got up and walked away.
I just fell asleep there.
Oh,
I was
my-
a drunkard.
We'll also assume that you mended the lockpick
Yeah.
together.
Definitely.
Oh yeah,
There would have been plenty of time to do that while you were there. So
It was.
we would have done that while we were walking.
yeah.
a 14.
Again.
God damn.
Yeah, broke it again.
No,
Yeah.
it's easier this time. You just put it in. It's almost like you could have probably done this without even lockpicks. You probably could have just done like small fingers. Just like get them super far in there.
Something just get in there as a
Yeah.
turn it.
And slide's closed.
Nice.
We head back.
As you're making your way back, you guys have effectively been traveling for, I'll say, a good hour. Going in, investigating, traveling down, casting magic, traveling again to get out, and then blasting holes and stuff like that. I'm going to just roughly estimate it to be an hour. As
I
you're
would
making your
say-
way back, you start to see... You start to feel your friend's emotion again.
I was
Well,
gonna
the better
say.
question is what does Ira do?
I would start heading back to the inn,
All right, yeah, that's where we're heading. Invisible.
Visible
but
squad.
I sense right there.
You sense right there as you are basically
Right there.
standing at the alleyway that would turn into the Barrows touch.
I don't know what's wrong.
They're back at the inn. So. Yeah, I can
You know,
feel
we're
it.
at the inn.
You know we're back within range.
Yeah,
That's-
when
that's
I'm within range, right, Tyler?
Oh yeah, I mean that's how you
Yeah.
work.
Yeah, I guess they're done. So I guess we finish sneaking. We could just head back.
God, he's so aroused right now. It's disgusting.
Oh, Rex.
What's in
Fuck
those
with me.
kegs?
Don't come near me. Don't
Don't
look at me.
fuck with me.
Oh, I will fuck with you.
I feel
mean,
so gross
no,
just
it's not
knowing
worth
how he's
talking
feeling.
about.
Hopefully they keep
Doomed.
with him to make sure he doesn't go anywhere else.
Oh, I might take the ring off.
Can you do anything?
So what are you guys doing? You guys just leaving? You stopped following him?
Yeah, we got the information we need. We don't really have anything else. We'll just go back to the inn thing, whatever
The bar.
it is. Yeah,
We'll call it a
Oh,
pub.
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 or
PUBG.
hotel.
The hotel motel.
An inn.
Holiday Inn.
That's my word.
I guess so.
Alright.
Because we're going the same way, anyways. Continue stalking him quietly, stealthily. When he gets in, then we'll make it to rest of our team. Done deal.
We'll see if like if he's like, who the fuck messed with my door? See if he notices.
Yeah, let's see if he knows anything at all.
Okay, so you're following him to his place. The three are still following him with the crates in hand. And when you step inside, well, not when you step inside, but when you are standing out there, he seems to put down the baskets, ruffle for key, kind of look at himself like, where is it? Oh, and he pulls it out of his shirt sleeve or his
Is it
shirt
one of the
pocket.
kegs?
He puts it in. You can see that he has to like really forcefully turn it, but otherwise he turns it pretty fine and gets it in there. Opens it up, looks inside, goes inside. All the other three follow in with crates.
Why is this blue yawn here?
Just everywhere.
You didn't notice the couch moved.
I mean, the couch was put back.
We put it back.
Oh, did you guys? Oh, I thought you
Yeah,
guys
they didn't
left
just
it
leave it
there.
like that. They rearranged the room back to what it was.
Which we now see we didn't need to.
Apparently.
We gonna stab that guy for sure.
Okay. Since nothing else happened, casually, we'll make our way back, right, Ryder?
Yeah.
So,
Just
may I back
to
our room?
Yep. Basically,
You see-
everyone comes back to. First off, the Schmitty is out at the podium waiting, kind of just like patiently tapping his fingers, and sees Ira enter. Oh, good.
Hello.
Welcome.
How are
Oh, sorry. What would you? Are you planning to
What's
stay
your
another
boy?
night?
We shall be staying for
Perfect.
a while.
Oh, good. Glad to hear it. I'll just mark it on a tab.
Yes?
Yeah.
You get the feeling that he is not a good liar.
You
Or
bastard! You said it was all
I have
free.
no idea what a tab is.
Mine reads Ira. A tab is when they tap you on the shoulder.
What?
Anyways,
Don't tap my shoulder.
Yeah, just fucking. I was like, don't tap my shoulder, you cretin. He's like, what?
It's also a tab, not a tap.
I know
What's it?
exactly. This both
Tab?
spelled the same though.
Yes, a tab. Yes.
They're not spelled the
course.
same. What are you talking about?
Haha.
Yes. The others should be back shortly. If you would like to accompany us to our room.
Ooh, ooh.
Absolutely. I'll bring some food and drinks right away. Some
Excellent.
good breakfast. We got lots of eggs.
Might as well put that on the tab as well.
Yeah.
Tap you on the shoulder.
Alright. And he goes, makes food. Everyone shows up.
I mean,
People are still invisible.
Ira opens the door so we can get into the room,
Of course.
and we
Who's there?
drop invisibility in the room.
I mean, why wouldn't you just open the door yourself? There wasn't anybody watching. As far as you can
I
tell.
mean, do you think anyone? Do we really want the door in the end to just open and then close? With no one in sight.
It could be breezy. You don't know.
The door slowly opens and then slowly closes. Breezy.
A fully closed door also.
The wind turns the doorknob first to make sure it's unlatched.
Look, the
And then
breeze opened up
slowly
that other
opens it.
door. It even unlocked it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we're now all air genocides.
Anyways, everyone successfully gets back into the room. And Schmitty brings in a number of breakfast platters along with good juices, several of which are apple, oranges, and plum.
I take a nice sip
What about
of an orange
prunes?
juice and metabeam everything.
Yeah, same.
Metabeams are crossed and fighting it out for a brief moment before
Never
just
cross the beams.
passing it to each other.
Too late!
Sorry,
The
you
room
crossed
begins
the
to
beam!
spin. And all of the universe was imploded upon as the two meta beams crossed. Information was broken and split.
Look at it's blinding them.
And that was the end of Gods Gone Wild.
But yes,
Only
everyone now
I-
knows everything of everyone's conversations and adventures.
So there is some place in the sewer with people that may or may not be themselves.
Yes. And the guy was picking up some kegs, quote unquote.
Well, I mean, he runs a bar.
Yeah.
They could have completely been just kegs.
No, one of them seemed obviously not heavy, not like the others. A few of them, in fact.
Mr. Innkeep, inventor man.
Schmitty, yep.
Yes. These things you build for them, are they often large or are they small?
They can be small. Yeah, I've put together a number of like quick, sort of single-use devices. Some of which tend to end up being a bit small.
I see. They might be smuggling them out in the smaller, empty kegs.
Maybe.
Wait, if you're making bombs for them, are they supplying you with their supplies, or are you getting your own stuff?
I've been having to get my own by my own concoctions.
Oh.
If I need specific things, like they've supplied me with. They've given me electrum ore in some cases.
Electrum ore? What's that?
It makes worthless currency.
Oh, Electrum. Yes,
And
that's
it's,
why I had no
There's
idea what it
certain
was.
components to it that can.
It's helpful with magic, which is
yes.
it's far more useful than as a currency.
Absolutely. How large is this bomb?
This one's fairly large. It's something that isn't going to be thrown. It's going to be something that's going to have to be attached.
I see.
Well,
So,
would it fit in a keg?
not a small one, no.
Okay. So,
Hmm.
It's not something that you're just going to be able to hide putting it onto something. It's something that you would probably put out of sight and then activate. Not something you would try to pretend is like a wall ornament.
well, we're just more trying to figure out how they're gonna get it out of here. So, you expected to bring this to them, or would they pick it up?
They'll be picking it up from me. I told them that this is the type of thing that I'm not going to be able to travel with.
This is neither here nor there, though. We must return to the sewer.
Yes,
Do we all go this time then?
Yes.
of course. I
Should we
would
go tomorrow
say-
morning when he leaves again, or should we go tonight?
Now, I think.
Now.
Best time to do it now.
But he's there right now.
We still have, not including today, 2 days. So so these are 2 days, and then they're coming to pick it up, right? So they're not coming on the day after tomorrow, correct?
No, they're coming. I guess they'd show up in 3 days.
After the end of the 3 days.
After the end of the 3 days.
So day 4, technically.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, we still have 2 days. And if we need, and for potential other stuff, somewhat of a fourth. I say we definitely don't go today. Because we did use a few higher end spell slots.
That is fair.
Alright. Then we'll go on a different day.
Well, with this, I think this is a good time for us to stop for the evening. Thank you everyone for watching. This was fun. And let me see who to raid. I'm glad that we finally got up to here. I've been sitting on Neverwinter for a while.
In the map, you piece of shit.
No, it was
I'm
nice
very
to really play like a full session.
Yeah.
It was good.
Right?
God damn it! I was really hoping to see the orphanage.
And to really work as a goddamn team, that was good.
We actually made a plan to actually execute for once.
Oh, Shared Experience is playing D&D. Or they're playing a tabletop, so I'm gonna send them a raid. All right.
Hell yeah.
Thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you again on another Misroll adventure.
Have a good night.
Ow.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Are we off? Are we off?